One thing I know for sure is you cannot become all God created you to be until you understand the five factors that influence your identity. The first two are chemistry, which is how you are made, and connections, your relationships. You are a product of the way God created you and of all the relationships in your life. Your identity is also influenced by two other factors, your circumstances and your consciousness. Circumstances are the things that happen to you and around you, none of which you control. You are a product of the trauma. You are a product of the troubles. You are a product of the suffering, the shame, the shock, the pressures, and pain that have shaped your life. Perhaps even abuse has shaped and affected your identity. If you have ever had a series of failures or a catastrophe, it has left a permanent mark on who you are. Consciousness is how you talk to yourself. And you know what? If you talk to your friends the way you talk to yourself, you probably wouldn't have any friends anymore because our thoughts are filled with lies we've heard from other people that we have let simmer and fester in our minds and our hearts. When we repeat other people's thoughts in our head, they go deeper and deeper into our consciousness and they begin to shape our identity. In Proverbs 4 and 23, the Bible says, be careful how your life is shaped by your thoughts. Your thoughts don't have to be true to hurt you. You just have to believe them. If you tell yourself your marriage won't last, then guess what? It won't last. If you're afraid you can't do something, then you won't. Your thoughts run your life. Your circumstances may be out of your control, but God is in control of everything. Your thoughts shape who you are, but you can change the way you think. Your circumstances and consciousness have shaped who you are, but the way you respond to your circumstances and the thoughts you choose to believe will shape the rest of your life. Think about that today. The Bible tells us in Romans 12:2b, let God transform you into a new person by changing the way that you think. What are you thinking? I remember growing up in elementary school, they would say, get rid of that stinking thinking. Today, get rid of that stinking thinking. Let God transform you into a new person by changing the way that you think. Your life is shaped by your thoughts. Think about that today. Think about it. What are you pulling in? What have other people said about you that has helped shape who you are? That's not even true. Lies that you've been told. People have said things about you of things that you used to do or have done, and that's become a part of your identity because you haven't let it go. But let God transform you into a new person by changing the way that you think. If you think you can do it, you can do it. If you think you can overcome it, you can overcome it. But if you don't think that you can, then guess what? You won't. Think about that today. We have a lot of things coming against us. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And a lot of times the enemy can take us out by messing with our minds, messing with who we think that we are, who we think that we should be. We let past mistakes, past mishaps, past circumstances, challenges, and setbacks keep us in a space where we can't get to what God has intended for us to get to because we've allowed the enemy to come in and take over our mind. Your life is shaped by your thoughts. What are you thinking? Are you thinking that you're an overcomer? Are you thinking that you're victorious? Are you thinking that you're going to get over this hump? Are you thinking that your children are going to do what they need to do? What are you thinking today? Your life is shaped by your thoughts. Think about it. Think on things that are good. Think on things that are noble. Think on things that are praiseworthy. Get rid of that stinking thinking. Let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Be blessed.